Hello, howdy, hey there folks, hope you're doing well today, hope you're doing amazing today. We will be getting right into it pretty darn shortly here, just getting things around at this point, and yeah. But otherwise, I hope you're doing well, hope you're ready for some level 1 Dark Souls 1, and you know, honestly, I'm not sure yet, right, I'm not sure yet. But we may take a look at actually doing some of the other Soulsborns as well, level 1, which I think I mentioned that maybe a little bit last time. It was an idea I had kind of rolling around in my head. But I kind of feel like it might be fun to kind of take this adventure to at least a few of the other ones. There's definitely some ones there that are especially going to be a pain in the ass. Dark Souls 1, arguably... I gotta be real, Dark Souls 1 is actually not really that hard when it comes to level 1. Like, it's a challenge, yeah, but there's a lot of shit in Dark Souls 1 that helps offset. It's a different kind of offsetting, is what I would say. Because, like, Dark Souls 1, there's not really any items that stat change. So you can't really play around with your stats in any, like, meaningful capacity, other than in this case, like, 2 or 3, 4 rings, roughly. But they're all, generally speaking, associated with very generic shit. Nothing to do, in this case, with, like, your fighting stats. Nothing like that. It's almost all due with health, stamina, or equipment load, which, not that those are bad, but that is generally speaking where you find your stat differences in Dark Souls 1. They kind of did change that pretty drastically moving forward here. Dark Souls 2, there's a decent amount of stat changing gear and rings. Dark Souls 3, I am less familiar with, so we'll have to figure that one out when we get there. Bloodborne... You know, I'm gonna be real. I don't think Bloodborne has any stat-changing shit. Because I can't think of a single fucking item in that game that does any stat-changing. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I've never played Bloodborne with that issue in mind. So, on one hand, it might just be a flat fucking... You know, play with the saw cleaver, low health kind of run. It could be. On the other hand, maybe there's a lot. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But at least for the Soulsborns, we definitely get some more stat changing items. You know, I'm trying to think here actually. Demon Souls. Demon Souls. Huh. I don't think Demon Souls actually does have any stat-changing items. I'm trying to think about this right now. Like, I think all the rings are, like, generally speaking, all very auxiliary-based effects. Well, no, that's not entirely true. There is technically 2 stat-changing items. I think 3 at most in Demon Souls. 4 if you want to count the ring that gives you back health, the cling ring. But I don't know. That we may do Demon Souls. Demon Souls would be a little bit different. It'd either be incredibly crusty, or we wouldn't have a timer for it. Would it be fair? Bloodborne 2. Because Bloodborne, I know that they made it possible to do both of those on PC, so we'll see. Maybe we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Elden Ring is kind of the obvious easy answer. Like that's actually like incredibly straightforward. I think of a lot of them, though. I think the hardest one might actually be Dark Souls 2. Maybe? Because at least in terms of stat-changing items, yes, they exist in Dark Souls 2, but the level 1 character in Dark Souls 2 is pretty brutally fucked. Like, they really did not hold back on the wretch in Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls 2. They said, if you're gonna do that at level 1, get fucked, get bent. Because I believe in this case, if Dark Souls 2 memory serves correctly, all your stats start at 6, and that's pretty bad. That's actually like super fucking bad. So, anyways, I've been fucking rambling. Let's get this ball rolling. Last time we left off. We had left off in the sewers. I had promised I was going to do a little bit of off-stream farming, and so that's exactly what I did. A little bit of off-stream farming. Not a lot. Just a little bit. And to clarify, with a little bit, I did also kind of want to say, hey, what if I just real quickly did some farming? Oof, hiccups. Great time to get hiccups. Oh. What if I also decided to take a quick look around and just basically see, in this case, if we could find ourselves some other weaponry? Interesting. The playtime says 6:36, but my in-game time says 5:39. What is going on there? Why the difference? Oh, I'm stupid. That's why. It's because, duh. Yeah, obviously. Duh. I literally just said. I didn't put the timer on while I was doing the farming, obviously. So yeah, okay, yeah, literally an hour's difference in this case. Yeah, a little short of it. But long story short of it, I did do some farming for humanity, so we wouldn't have to, dick around farming humanity today. We could just get right back to it. I also decided, hey, hang on. There we go. Not sure why the timer was fucking around like a bastard there. I'm sure there's a totally legitimate reason for why that was the case. I'm gonna real quickly see if I can just hang on here. Sorry, folks. That is currently in my way, and I do not need it to be in my way. There we go. Cool. Alright. But yeah, long story short of it, I wanted to also see about, hey, looking around, seeing if I could get a weapon or two that we had talked about. And so I did do a little bit of farming on the lads down in the dumps, down in the swamp. And we did get a pickaxe, which we can use. And we did get a large club, which, yeah, we can't fucking use that. So, admittedly, we got a pickaxe, which is cool. The pickaxe actually is pierce damage or thrust in this case. The difference is meaningless, almost. But either way, long story short of it, we now have, at a bare minimum, the pickaxe, which is pretty cool. So, we have that available to us. We might actually take that, and that might become our chaos weapon. I'm not sure just yet. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Thrust is generally counter damage, or leads to counter damage. And on top of that, when you're looking at it, I mean, like, base stats, I mean, like, 89 to 83 between this and the Morningstar. Yeah, the Morningstar is technically better for bleed purposes. But if we don't have bleed available to us, then this might be better, in theory. But yeah. And like I mentioned, we did end up farming up some humanity. I did get myself an extra 35 humanity. Technically, I think a little bit less than that, because I think last time we left off, we had a couple more. But either way, long story short of it, farming was done off stream. Not a lot else to mention about that. We did get our Pyroflame up to a +1 in that spare time, because admittedly, I think last time we also left off, I did have a decent pile of money, and admittedly farming rats for about an hour does in fact give you a little bit more. So yeah, that's roughly about the long short of it. Some extra shit, yeah. And I want to say that's pretty much about it. So, that is pretty much everything that happened in that spare time. As far as what our game plan is right now, what we're going to probably do next, I think we're going to start heading towards Catacombs, because I did want to start making it so I could get the Large Flame and Chaos Ember over to Vinheim, I want to say? Vinheim or Vendrick, whatever the fuck the skeleton's name is in this case. I'm completely blanking on it right now, but either way, I would like to go and see him and get that bonfire and get the catacombs kind of opened up. It would be nice. It would be nice. So we're gonna probably do that now. Yeah, I just realized it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me before we do that. Hang on. We're gonna head back real quickly for 2 seconds. We're gonna go visit our boy, our lad, our doobie-doobie-doo. And we're gonna go ahead and turn the Occult Club over into a Holy Club, just so that way we have a Holy-based weapon on stock. I don't really feel like I need it, because generally speaking, I know how to run the catacombs in a very fast and easy way, but does it hurt for me to have this slow approach on stock? No. It really doesn't hurt for me to have that availability. Especially considering I don't even think this costs me anything. This is literally just me downgrading a weapon, so I believe our boy here does not make me have to worry about that. Modify equipment. Occult Club down to a Divine Club. Beautiful. Alright, +5 Divine Club. Awesome. I can't see a reason to downgrade the Lightning Spear. It's not like we could fucking use it in the first place. So it doesn't really matter. But I don't remember in this case if you actually need to get this to a +5 and then fire. I want to argue no. I believe you just make it fire off rip, upgrade it to +5, then it becomes +5 fire, and then you turn it chaos. There are certain aspects that I have completely forgotten about the upgrade system in this game, admittedly. So I will definitely not lie about that. Might be good for me to buy like a handful more of these, because I might need them. And I have the money. I can't buy the Crest of Arcturus right now. It's gonna really suck if I had money in my back pocket to do that. Yeah, I was gonna say no, I didn't. Unlikely story. Huh? You know, I haven't thought about it. I wonder if the catch pole is a good option. You know, admittedly, kind of late to ask that question, considering, like, if anything, maybe I should have looked it up, but, yeah. Oh, and I didn't buy it yet. I did get Firestorm. I think... No, we don't get Fire Tempest until after What's-Her-Face dies. So, we don't have access to that yet, but that's fine. We don't really need it. Actually, kind of crazy now I'm thinking about it, that Firestorm is a 1-slot Pyromancy. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not quite as good, obviously, by a long shot as Fire Tempest or Chaos Firestorm. Still pretty fucking good, though. Anyways, we're gonna go head back to Firelink. Start making our way downtown, walking past, eat some ass, skeleton bound. Boobie-doo-dooby-doo-doo. Maybe should have sat at the Grace bonfire. Nobody heard anything different. Maybe should have sat at the bonfire there, but it's probably okay. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I just need to run down the hill, make it into the catacombs, not fall off the cliff. Don't get an accidental stored roll, because that'd be really funny. Ha ha ha. It's really funny, actually, now that I've played this game long enough, and I just have that muscle memory baked in of it. But, like, it's really funny just how often you really do get stored rolls in this game. It happens a lot. I'm actually a little surprised I didn't get a stored roll right there. Generally speaking, what activates a stored roll too is if you block after it's been stored. It's not exactly guaranteed to happen that way, but like it does happen that way a lot. Thought the game was breaking for 2 seconds. That's kind of odd. Alright. Rest real quickly, and we are just going to go ahead and make our way on over to the bony bonesmith. That's pretty much the idea, at least. I'll take the catacombs, like, kinda slow, in theory. Actually, I should probably just have the Divine Club on here. Oh, cool, I can fast roll with this. Nice. It's not good damage, but it does kill the skeletons in one go. And you know what? It's good enough. Oh, good for these guys. They apparently fucking shoot me from across the way. I mean, I should expect that, admittedly. I should expect that, admittedly. There's a lot of things I should probably expect. One of them is all the shenanigans ever possible. Alright, fucking get down, Mr. President, on that one, I guess. Get his ass. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh shit, I got parried. Fuck. It's a good thing they don't really do enough damage to make it meaningful. Not right now, at least. Thank goodness for armor leveling in this game. If it weren't... Honestly, I do love armor leveling. For all it's worth, it is fun. It's an extra step in the grand scheme of things, but I do enjoy it. I don't know exactly why they did away with it. I guess, like, in theory, you could argue it was too strong. Or, like, maybe it was just too many steps to make things happen, but... Huh. I don't actually know if I can use this. If I could use Lucerne, that would be... Actually, if I could use Lucerne... Shit, parried. They're parry gods, shit. If I could use Lucy, though... Oh, mama, oh, baby. I would love Lucy. Can I use Lucy? Please tell me I can use Lucy. Where's Lucy? Lucy, please. Damn it, Lucy! If only there were one dex increasing item in this game. Then we would have Lucy. Lucy, or the halberd, or... I wonder if the scythe would work, actually. One ranged option would be... Ah, OBS. Shitting its pants once more. Thanks, OBS. That's fine. It's gotta do it at least once in a blue moon, obviously. It's fine. It's okay. It's only shitting its pants. You know, it's funny, like, I swear I do know how to run through the catacombs at, like, Mach speeds. But, like, I've apparently decided today to just be kind of slow about it, and I don't regret it. I'd fucking... Okay, fair enough. Getting fucking wombo comboed by skeletons out of the blue. GG's. It's gotta happen at least once. Gotta happen at least once. Is there any way I can set my armor up a little differently here? Can I... Because Pyroflame's not exactly, like, required here. Can I do... I'd like to do the Jagged Ghost Blade, because it's kind of just better for the speeds. Oh, okay. Alright, I can fast roll for that. Shit, yeah, we're gonna do that then. Yeah, because look at this. The fucking... Don't get me wrong, it takes 3 hits. Or at least some circumstances take 3 hits. But it's faster, it's just better, stamina consumption is better, and as long as I kill the Necromancer in the area, the rest of it doesn't matter. They get stunned by the dagger, we love to see it, that's all that matters. And yeah, I do have to kind of be a little meticulous here. More than I want to be, obviously. Can you, like, stop blocking? Nice. We'll be a little bit meticulous, though. Coming through this area, just a little teensy bit. I'm kind of... I think of the masks... Hopefully, it's one of the 2 useful ones. Like... Mother Mask isn't really useful to a level 1 character, so I really hope it's not level... Like, I hope it's not Mother, I hope it's Father or it's Child. One or the other. They're both pretty good. Child's a little bit more useless overall, but the Father Mask is hands down the best. Beautiful. Fucking... Oh, never mind. I thought that was right in my head. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yo, what is good, Sunyan? How you doing? You have no idea what the last stream was? Do you mean, like, what the last stream was literally in this case? Or more so in a sense of, like, what happened last time? Because, like, as far as it stands, what happened last time was we were doing sewer escapades. We were doing sewer escapades last time. If it was just what the last stream was, I think you were here for it. Kingdom Hearts? No, Kingdom Hearts wasn't the last stream. I did put up a thing for Kingdom Hearts today, but last stream you were actually I think you were here for it. I was kind of piss drunk while playing Elden Ring randomized and doing an Elden Ring randomizer speedrun. It said premiere, not stream, so no idea. Okay, so yeah, that was earlier today. That was the video. Technically VOD, but that was the Kingdom Hearts VOD. Dude, I fucking hate these guys. They're so silly. These guys are too silly for me. I sways. Yeah, you do remember that? Yeah. It was a fun stream. It was definitely a very fun stream. I was very happy to do it. For all it's worth, like, we didn't really do horrible on that one. As far as I could tell you, like, it wasn't abysmal. It wasn't good exactly. We got some fucking horrid RNG on that run, but it was mostly okay. Oh, you have some... Oh, you made some comments on that. Okay. I'll read them later. Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't an actual stream in this case. Also, on top of that, it probably doesn't help the fact that we got fucking gimmicked. Do I murder Patches? No, I guess I don't. No, we don't murder Patches because we can buy shit from him later. I don't know if I have to die to him here. I want to say I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to step out that far. You just have to activate his fucking shenanigans.
I slipped an egg thin. Are you certain? Well, that's a fine shame. But wait now. Well, why didn't everyone? I know.
Oh, whoops! I made the wrong answer. Well, not the wrong answer, but technically the wrong answer. I was like, man, he is not responding at all. That's not like him. I was so confused. We love to hate Patches. I mean, yeah, we do love to hate Patches. He is a hateable queen. He's a hateable queen, but I appreciate him for all he's worth. He is a beautifully hateable character. Wait, can we? No. The answer is no. We can't fucking use it. Let's be real here. Great Scythe, unusable. Absolute trash. We can't fucking use it. Guaranteed. Yep. Mm-hmm. 14 fucking decks, man. I swear. Oh well. He adds a valuable piece of distrust to the set. He does. He's a bastard. He's a bastard. Garbage weapon. We hate the scythe. You know, honestly, we kind of do hate the scythe. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm especially not a fan when I can't fucking use it. Wait, did the one guy just toss himself off the ledge? What the hell? Hang on. Yo. There we go. Okay. So, what do we want to bet here that I'm gonna die in like 2 seconds? I'm a little surprised. Usually speaking, you fucking die there. Alright, let's deal with him.
An ember banner. What is arguing? Yes, very.
Ah, made the old man happy. Gotta give him one more.
Could it be the flame of the leg? I know.
There we go. Cool. Alright. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. So, I was thinking of doing this with the pickaxe. We're gonna do it with the pickaxe. Today I was gonna bet $5 that I died there, but couldn't type fast. I see, the thing is like, I fully am on board that, I'm on board with that too, like, that definitely felt like that was gonna happen. Unfortunately, OBS shit its pants at least a little bit today, so we're up to a 7-second delay instead of a 5-second, so, yeah. So, unfortunate. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Wait, do we have... We do! Okay, cool. So we can already get it up to a chaos. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Chaos plus 2. That is not too shabby.
If that'll be all.
It's a little frustrating, admittedly, when OBS does that, but like, you just deal with it, honestly. I forgot they put a fucking bonfire in here. I forgot this. I forgot that was a part of the remaster. The OG, this was not fucking here. The OG, you just had to fucking crawl back down the hole every time to go see this asshole. And it's like, okay, I guess, but does it suck? I thought I saw another one, and I'm a little worried because, like, one fucking tickle is enough to putting me in the grave. I was gonna say, okay, yep, there it is. There's the tickle. Bone wheels do be bone wheeling. It's fine. You know what? It is, in fact, fine. Alright, luckily we don't... You know, I will say this. It is incredibly nice, the fact that these guys, the bone wheels, you don't have to have, what you call it for them, a holy weapon for them. That does make them slightly more bearable. This is a bad situation. It could be worse. We're getting away with it kind of right now.
So here's that bet I was gonna make.
Thanks, Sonya. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We kind of got away with it a little bit more than expected. You know what's funny is, like, yes, the bone wheels are awful in every conceivable way and can melt through you like nobody's business. But as long as you kind of just have the idea in your brain, like, just swerve, you're generally going to be okay. You just, literally, you just have to swerve. That's all. That's all there is to it. I don't really feel like I need the Divine Club for Pinwheel. Honestly, the Jagged Blade has kind of been kicking. They can't turn for shit. Exactly. Exactly. As long as you... Like, that's it. You just have to keep that in mind. Don't run a straight line. And you're probably going to be fine. And Pinwheel goes home again. Hard boss. Yay! We got the Mask of the Daddy! Okay, alright. Good stuff. And that is an extra 10 carry capacity, which in this game is massive. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to upgrade to the giant gauntlets here, but I mean, I might as well find out. Okay, no. Can't do giant gauntlets, but can we do... Let's see here. How about the night gauntlets? Can we do night gauntlets? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. All right, that brings our total effective poise up to 6 and 21. 27 poise, not bad. It's not bad. Probably break back out the pyromancy glove here, because this next section kind of sucks. You know, it might technically be worth it for me to go back and just kind of guarantee the skull lantern, because I'll be real, I am not exactly comfortable with going through the catacombs completely dark. Yo, did this man just try and swing at me? That's crazy. I will say, you know, honestly, it's really funny, but getting this Ghostblade has been legit so good. Like, unironic, like, it's definitely not the Falchion, don't get me wrong, but it's cooking in its own right. It is cooking in its own right. You're at work. No worries, Onion. The fucking grinder. Beautiful. I'm not really concerned about getting anything else while I'm over there. Was that another bone wheel? Okay, cool. Can I have this in my offhand with my current weight capacity? Yeah? Wow, actually, that's kind of crazy. It feels like a lot of carry capacity. Admittedly, would be nicer if I had a fire orb on, I think. Or, yeah, a second set of fire orbs, but that's fine. I'm straight up lamping in these catacombs. Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Do I kind of barely remember how to get down through the catacombs, like, at a breakneck speed? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. Alright, where is he? Fucking bastard, I know you're here. Beautiful. Well, none of your weapons are heavy, so you're not surprised. I mean, none of my weapons are heavy, yeah, that's definitely true. I don't remember how to do this here, but I think you just roll right off here. But like I said, I'm really not in the mood to risk that. So we're just gonna go down the normal way here, and it'll be fine. I'm gonna ignore these guys because I really don't care enough. And I believe, yep, right here. Cool. All right. Was it cool and efficient? It was efficient. Say that much for sure. Okay, we don't have any more stones to upgrade stuff of a meaningful value. We could technically do the night gauntlets since, I mean, like, eh. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? Let's give it to the night gauntlets a little bit. All right, cool. All right, let's go. Let's get this. And again, Sunny, thank you very much for the dono, buddy. I appreciate it.
Well, in any.
All right, we're obviously gonna take the Patches bait. I wonder if he's gonna kick us down the hole. That'd be kind of rude, honestly. Oh shit! How could I see this coming?
This is what I do, my friend.
I don't know how I could ever see this happen.
Stripping off your corpse. That's the real treasure.
See, you know, I always love this argument that Patches is actually just kind of a chill dude at the end of the day. And that, you know, the fact that he kicks you down the hole is kind of actually a major benefit to you overall. When the reality is like, if he just killed you whenever he kicked you down the hole, I don't think anybody would ever make that fucking argument. Oh, right, I forgot I killed them all. Yippee! They're dead! I don't have to deal with the bullshit of this area. Cool. I don't remember if this is useful. No, it's not. It's not really useful. He's literally not. He's punishing your greed. Exactly. Like he's an asshole. He is through and through an asshole. To say anything other than about... I forget that these things can lay over like that. Okay, beautiful. I believe those things can drop chunks. I believe they can drop white chunks if I'm not mistaken. Not that I really care, because we're not gonna bother upgrading a holy weapon that high. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Alright, sit down here. The one good thing out of this whole interaction of us dealing with Patch's bullshit is that we basically just made it so he's now just a really good shop. Which, you know, that is good.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I forgot that one's technically supposed to be a different answer. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, I don't really need whatever he gives you there. I think it's a twin humanity, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't touch me. I think we're just gonna run through to Nito at this point and hope for the best. Is it a little bit risky to do this? Yes, it is entirely, especially if you don't know the way. Oh, I guess the Black Knight, I guess the Black Knight just died there. Cool. It's fine, though. It's totally worth it. Please give me some twinklies. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, okay, that was not great damage for these guys. Note to self, maybe the fire orbs are perfect for this exact situation. Yeah, those guys ain't taking shit for damage. Okay, beautiful. I think we just run through here? Yeah, I think we just run through here. This also technically means that this probably is going to be a weak weapon against Nito, more than likely. But, is kind of the feeling on it. Wait, that's a baby. What's a baby doing here? Beautiful. I suppose we're just gonna do this the classic tried and true method here, where we basically just put on some incredibly heavy shit and hope for the best. Is that fat roll? Oh, that's medium roll. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Perfect. I probably do want the heavy club on, or the divine club on, because I would like to get rid of the skeletons here. So I think we're gonna do that. That might put me into heavy load, we'll find out. And what was the other thing I wanted to do here? Humanity. Wanted to have humanity on, so that way we have some extra heals. Alright, am I fat rolling with that? Yeah, I am. Okay. We can do the Giant's Gauntlets, maybe. We don't need to be medium load, but, like, it helps. It's not a bad get. Okay, that's actually, funny enough, I think that's the right stance. I'll show some crazy shit off here, actually. If it happens. Yeah, that right there. That's the crazy shit. Of course, naturally, the skeletons fucking do their dickhead shit. Nito, you fucking dick! He fucking delayed his shit! That jackass. Anyways, it worked exactly the first time before the skeletons decided to ruin it. But basically, the weapon stance that we get there while blocking puts us at exactly the right position where we just don't get punctured by the toxic blade. It's pretty darn neat overall. One could even consider it to be neat. Oh. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this as our setup. We'll run through the area like this. It's fine. As long as we get through the area, it doesn't really matter. Admittedly, though, if the dogs decide to fucking dog me, yeah, like that. Alright, please stop dogging me. Ugh. The fucking dogs, man. Whoever designed the dogs... I was gonna say, I thought I had a stored roll there, but apparently I didn't. Huh. Okay. Whoever designed the dogs in this game, I swear, man. Got 2 attunement slots? Do you just, only own 1 fire orb? I don't know. Maybe I own 2 fire orbs? No, I own 1 fire orb. Yeah, I own 1. It's okay, though. I kind of like the setup I currently have a little better anyways. Just a teensy bit better. I think I wanted to put back on the Jagged Ghost Blade. Alright, cool. Still in light load. I will adjust my shit in a minute here. Oh, right, I forgot I could just do that. Whoever made them just hates dogs. There's honestly a solid chance of that. There is 110% a solid chance of that. Alright, Havels, and I believe Giants, right? Yeah. Alright, hopefully our luck with the skeletons goes just like 2% better here. We just need the skeletons to die. Beautiful. Didn't mean to pop a humanity there, but we'll take it. And we're just gonna Ghost Blade here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, look at that damage. That is good fucking damage right there. Fucking pop that shit right in his keister. Alright, he's farting. He's farting. Beautiful. Big fart. Big fart from the big man. I think that's a grab. Oh, shit. Alright, we're fine. This doesn't really matter. I was gonna be really sad if that one thrust was enough to completely nuke us right there, but, like, I wouldn't have been surprised necessarily, it just would have been painful. Anyways. You know, I know why they nerfed the Havels ring going forward, but man, I fucking love the Havels ring. There's such a joy in my heart putting on a ring that adds insane carry capacity. Like, honestly, it is absurd how much you get out of it. It feels so good. It feels so good. Would it be worth it to upgrade my Giant's Gauntlets now? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Why not? It's a little bit of a disbursement at that point, but it's fine. It's worth it. Actually, honestly, looking at it, apparently the leggings are at 56, while these are at 48, and their next tier is 52. That's just looking at just the physical in this case. That's not bad. Nito went well though. Nito went really well. Let's head back to Firelink. Patches should be there now. By the by, folks. Sorry for the mandatory shill. But if you are enjoying yourself right now and you're having a good time during the stream, please do consider leaving a like on the stream. It actually legitimately helps out a ton and a half. Means a ton and a half. And is the easiest way to help me out because it basically just lets other people know, hey, this stream is pretty cool.
You've undone and what? There you are. Oh, relax.
So which lords are left? So Nita was our first lord. Nita was our first lord. Yo, Frampt is snoring up a fucking storm over there. I can't make an argument for really any of this. I really like the cleric leggings for the way they look. They kind of look like scarecrow legs almost. Gotta be real, Patches. I thought you had more useful shit than this, buddy.
What? Nothing appeals to you.
I want you to know how close you actually came to the edge. All right, I want you to know that. Scare him a little bit. Wait.
What?
Okay, I wasn't expecting the bitch slap to work like that, but hey, we'll take it. To be fair, I was just running up to bitch slap him real quickly. I didn't realize it was gonna kill him, but also mildly deserved. Mildly deserved. He didn't have anything else useful in his inventory anyways, and I'm just like, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Not unlike my boy Onion Man over here. He gets to live. In fact, I'm never gonna progress his quest at this point. He just gets to live a nice, happy life in Firelink. Alright? That's his happy ending right there. Okay. Sent that man screaming back to hell. Yeah, no. Send his ass back to the catacombs on that one. Okay. I guess at this point we could continue on with the Realm of Fire if we want to. I think I do want to real quickly go and visit What's-Her-Face so we can upgrade our Pyro Glove again. We're closer to max, but not quite there yet. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Also, while we're here, this would be a perfect time to go ahead and trade in some humanity. This might be enough. In fact, I feel like it should be. I'm gonna do 12 for now. Let's see if that's enough to pop it. It may not be. No. Okay. How about 5 more? Surely. There we go. Chaos Firestorm. And that should also be enough. to open up the gate. So now we don't have to run across the entire lake. And it also gives us access to a much easier way to get into what you call it. So, cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. Do we have any more? No. Okay. Firestorm? We might be able to cook a boss wholesale on that one, though. We might be able to kill a boss. I wonder if we... No, wait, we can't. I mean, like, yes, we could, but we would have to do a lot of... Not a lot of setup, but we'd have to do a particular setup. I was gonna say, we could get Power Within. We could get, Power Within. We love to save the Sunbro. In this case, Sunbro's actually still just chilling. Or at least he should be. Sunbro should still just be chilling on that balcony or whatever it was. Just minding his business, having the best day of his life, soaking in the sun. So I think he's living his best. Sanctuary Guardian has higher fire resistance due to the water, but Artie should turn to paste. Honestly, even if he doesn't, as long as it does pretty solid damage, I think the rest of it will kind of fall into place. Oh, I accidentally did not realize what I had equipped. A fucking stray boulder. Is it annoying getting hit by boulders by these guys? Kind of. Is it also funny as hell? Yeah, I would argue it's pretty funny. Alright, we don't have enough yet, I believe, in terms of money to max. Oh, maybe. Maybe we do. It's a bit of a high cost regardless, but we'll find out. Let's see what we got and see how far it carries us. Oh? Okay, alright, we're still 20k short, but that's okay. That's okay. That's close. Right? That's close. We appreciate that much.
Now go.
Oh, you know, I should probably buy Fire Orb, or Great Fireball off of her. It's not quite that good, but it's only one slot, and it's still pretty good trade. I'll buy that off of her instead of worrying about what you call it for right now, the final upgrade. We're just gonna have to come back to her for that one, because 40k, we're not meeting that. We're not meeting that just yet.
Now go.
We'll worry about it probably after Bed of Chaos. Also, I should probably put my Pyro Glove back on this hand. There we go. Alright, some free poop. Is this more free poop? It is more free poop. Okay, cool. It might be worth it to get Power Within and do like a hyper setup and everything. Maybe. Is it a bit much to kind of ask for? I think, yeah, probably. But could we make it work? Yeah, we definitely could. There's a good chance, too, that Artie might just completely fuck us in the anus anyways, too. Because, I mean, it's Artorias. He's a bastard. At least a little bit of one. Alright. Back to Daughter of Chaos, and let's just start heading down. Wait, did I not get a grace that was closer down there? A bonfire? Right. No. No, because this game doesn't acknowledge any bonfires that are down there. Not until you get really close, I think. I think the one before Ceaseless Chaos I believe the game acknowledges that one. Alright, well we can get that one then in that case, and that'll be our safety. Kind of moving down. Okay, or they could fucking roast me on the spot. That's also understandable. Alright, a little bit of extra money. Cool. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. I probably... Yeah, no, we're fine here. I can make that fall. I'm not really sure at the end of the day on whether or not I like the older ways of fall damage more than what Elden Ring does. I want to say I do, because I think it makes me have a more healthy respect for fall damage overall. Whereas in Elden Ring, it always feels very, very arbitrary wherever you, like, where you die. It does not feel consistent or precise. It just kind of feels like, ah, okay, cool. Yeah, sure, why not? Kind of hoping we get lucky here. Because I believe the ticks... I believe the fleas here, I'm sorry, do have a chance to drop, red chunks. I believe they have a chance to drop red chunks. Red chunks and, sun metals. Weird combination, by the way. Like, red chunks are understandable enough, but, like, the other one is just like, what? Eh. Alright, there's that one weakness of this thing. Sunlight Maggot, Quairid. I guess I could have come down here first and gotten the Sunlight Maggot, but whatever. Alright, well, kinda lame. Only green titty shards. But sure, fuck it, whatever. Alright. Now for that one... singular bastard. This fucking thing. I mean, like... It's easy enough to dodge the laser beams, but, like, the number of times he'll just do, like, the wacky duberous shit to you is one in too many, and it every single time sucks. We're not going to worry about going through all of the underside area. I just want to get a handful of the red chunks. I want to get a handful of red chunks, or honestly, if anything, I don't know if we get a red slab here. Actually, is that the one slab you don't get a slab of in this game? Unless it's farmed. I think I'd be cool with getting our pickaxe up to a +4 and just being satisfied with that. Probably. Maybe. Well, we'll feel that idea out. That may be a dumb idea. Either way, I would like to get some upgrade materials to make that happen. Because, well, yeah, I would just like to make that happen. Alright, that's money. Please give me some chunk. Not sure how this guy ended up on the branch, but sure, whatever. I love that for me. That was really cool. God, there's a lot more of these dudes down here than I remember there being. Like, I get that's kind of the idea of them, but, like, still. I think there's one item over here. Not what I wanted it to be, but sure, whatever. I wish I hadn't missed that item grab while I was there, though. If it's anything important, which I really hope it's fucking not, but it's gonna suck missing out on it. Any chance you want to drop me a slab, bud? No. Okay, that would be too convenient. I know it sucks, but we're gonna go back down and we're gonna get that fucking item. Cause like if that's a chunk, I really would prefer not to miss out on the chunk. God damn it! Fucking slip and slide on banana peel. Just slipped right off that goddamn ledge. And I know it seems silly because it is, but also at the same time, like, it's a lot slipperier than you fucking think it is. Let's do it again. God damn it. You know what's gonna be funny too? It's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be trash. I mean... like, it's not exactly trash, but it's not exactly good. I really hope the suction cup puppies give me some fucking chunks or something while I'm down here. I guess we'll go into the tiny Blighttown swamps. Sure, fuck it. I do really want some chunks. Gonna be real, I forgot whether or not that was gonna drop me right into the nearest abyss. Also, by the way, you can just, Yippee! Woohoo! It seems like they should do a lot more damage to you, but, they just kinda don't. I mean, like, when they spit on you, they do plenty of damage, but, you know. Oh, and they broke my shit, kind of. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's fine, we'll just sit at a grace and just redo that. That's cool. That's chill. I want to say a Soul of a Lost Undead should be enough. Generally, repairs in this game are cheap as shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, in fact, cheap as shit. Ooh, my armor also costs a little bit of money. In fact, a little bit of money. The classic demon trope, Vitamex. Yeah. I don't know, they're fun. They're a fun enemy. I like them a lot. I do like them a lot. They're a lot of fun. Also, did I get some fire bombs? I think I did, right? Yeah, I got some fire bombs. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we'll be good to go then. We'll be good to go then. Cheeseless discharge or bed of chaos will fucking die. They look goofy. You'll give them that. Yeah. It probably, in portion, is due to the fact that they just, like, they got that older game look to them, more or less. There's only so many details and features on them and whatnot, so, like, the ones that are shown kind of feel a little more goofy than they probably should, grand scheme of things. But yeah, I'm sure if they did a remaster of this game good and proper, they could probably be pretty terrifying. Oh my god, please. Please. Yeah, they got that goofy ass old school animation stylings on them. All right, let's see if my luck is good on the Titanite Demon Part 2. I'm really hoping so, because I really don't want to have to fucking run through here again. He tried! He tried! I'll give him credit where credit's due. Or I suppose in this case, I'm feeling a very they-themsk off of the Titanite Demons now I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, is my damage affected by that too? Or am I dumb? No, I think I'm just dumb. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. They have a very like goofy suction cup puppy kind of look to them overall, and it's not that they aren't scary, but Titanites are a construct and thus have no gender, if we're getting logistical. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. No, that's a good point. Alright. Alright, we're gonna cook these suction cup puppies. Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh? Okay, well, I'll take one, I guess. Twos? Twos, please? Thank you. Alright, make sure I absolutely get that money back. Okay, please give me a freebie. I would really appreciate it. That collision box is weird. Yeah, it is in fact kind of weird there. That was a little awkward. Like, we got through it and everything. That's good. That's fine. Alright, no suction cup puppy over that way. It's kind of really funny how the human brain works, though, I think, because I've heard people say before where something's just so cute that they want to punt it, more or less. And then I've seen multiple occasions, this one included with the suction cup puppies, where, like, obviously the thing in front of us is, like, a horrifying creature beyond our imagination, and then here I am calling it a fucking suction cup puppy. And I think a portion of it is the sound design for it, honestly, at least in this case for these guys. Because of the fact that they just have, like, that sound everywhere they go. Like, it definitely affects the feeling on them, I think. What is this? Oh, there we go. There's the red titty slab. Okay, cool. I forgore where the red titty slab was in this game, but I'm glad we found it. Ghost Dagger do be putting in work. It's really doing a lot. Considering, like, it's got the bleed, it's got the moveset. It's definitely giving us a lot more options with our weight. Like, I gotta say, I am so happy we lucked into this. Because, like, otherwise right now we would be, what, using the... I think in this case, if we didn't have that, we'd probably be using the Morningstar or the Reinforced Club. Not bad. Almost got puked on. Not bad weapons, but this thing's just kind of cooking. And honestly, like, yeah, damage, it could be better, sure. But at the end of the day, am I doing work? Am I staying alive? Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Where am I gonna get more titty chunks, actually? Also, which branch do I take here to get back up? Like, kind of forgore. I thought it was over, actually, on this side, but I guess I am wrong about that. I suppose... Alright, we'll back down in the hole. I guess it was over this way and to the right. Alright, nothing down that way. I know I don't really need to, but I'll go ahead and do it now, I guess. I'd rather just eat the moss clumps so that way we don't have to think about it. Kind of honestly a little unsure though where we're supposed to get more clumps. Or not more clumps, but more chunks, really. Like I'm a little unsure on that one. It's okay. We'll get there when we get there, but and I guess our worst case scenario is that we basically just say fuck it and just break down the slab and have our chaos weapon at a +4. It's not ideal, but like it would do, right? Also, fuck NPCs, get melted, get burnt, get turned to a crisp. Go. Cool. Very nice. Ah, that was not useful. Not particularly, at least. That's fine, though. Okay, cool. I can do that. And we do have fire bombs. I am unsure I'll be able to do this. I don't remember if I remember how to do this properly, but we'll find out. We will find out. Actually, I'm going to put those back on because if I get swatted by the branches, it's going to be a little bit bad. A little bit bad. If I remember this right. 1, 2. I don't remember the exact locations here. 1, 2. Okay, this is where it becomes slightly more complicated than it should be. Fuck. Yeah, no, it's unfortunately, it's probably cooked. I probably just have to do this the old-fashioned way. That's fine. Damn it! Damn it. Probably would have been good for me to review it beforehand, but whatever. It's okay. Our worst case right now is that we just have a bad time, and, no, honestly, yeah, we just have a bad time. I remember the positioning for the one of them, which is something, I guess. Ah, thank you, Tree Branch. I was really hoping to get fucking swapped out of nowhere. Always my favorite. Yeah, it really is a chaos tree of all time. I guess in this case, I'll start with the left side this time. I forget if the branches full reset whenever you die. I believe they don't. I believe they don't. So we'll start left side this time if it is reset. If it's not, we'll just have to deal with it. Unfortunately. In this case, we don't really need the bow anymore, just because we're probably not gonna be able to do this anymore. I believe. If it is fully reset, then yeah, we will definitely do it, but for right now, we don't really need anything other than our fisticuffs, since, well, the boss just... it's just a huge fucking gimmick. I will say, I'm proud that I at least remembered the one side of it. I remembered how to do the bare minimum setup. That is nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, it was gonna happen one of these times. It's like a fat fucking guarantee that one of these times the Titanite Demon's gonna catch me on that. I got away with it too many times in a row. Okay. Alright, that's fine, though. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks on that. I think, though... I'm not sure if we're gonna do DS2 next, or if I'm gonna do, DS3. But, I think in this case we might do DS2 next when it comes to these level 1 runs. I think that's probably the plan, at least. I would overall like to do that. I would enjoy doing that, I think. It's been a little bit since I've last played DS2 good and proper. And there's plenty of ways to make DS2 pretty survivable at level 1. So... DS2, though, we'll see how we go as we get into the meat of it, but there's a good chance DS2 I decide not on doing all bosses, because DS2's got a lot of bosses, and honestly, not all of them are very enjoyable. I will not lie about that one. Not all of them are the most enjoyable. There's a surprisingly, I think, large number of required bosses, too, in DS2. Alrighty, let's do this. Surely it'll go well this time, right? Surely we won't get fucking swatted down by the branch. I don't think you can technically do this, because I'm pretty confident the ground completely falls away here. I'm gonna say I can't make that jump, because I really don't believe you can make that jump. I really don't know how they expected you to do this, otherwise... Fucking what? I don't remember the ground falling away like that, but holy shit. Okay, cool. Save quit. Takes you right back out to the entrance of the fight. And now is essentially the game of chance, where we either get it or we don't. Because, haha, funny. fuck, man. This part sucks. This part really sucks if you're unfamiliar with it. Okay, that was purely... That was good RNG is what that was, until that fucking single branch. I'm a little surprised we didn't Firestorm there, but okay, we'll take it. Okay, alright, cool. Level 1! For that trash. So cool. Alright. Either way, we're done with the experience. Yippee. Yahoo. Cool. That's another Lord Soul down. We also now have a couple more upgrade materials, and... Let's see here. I guess it's Catacombs. Right? Another Lord down, first try? Exactly. That was totally first try. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe. We're up to a +3. I really don't know where we would get more Chaos upgrade materials. Like, we're starting to really need some chunks here to make that happen. As far as it stands, Sunyan, not particularly. You just, I think in this case, maybe you missed me trying to do the cheese on Bed of Chaos. That's about it, I think, technically. I think that's about it. I don't see myself needing more of these stones, but fuck it, I'll buy them anyways. And... we're just kind of starting to have a stockpile of money that we don't exactly need. For many reasons. I'll upgrade the Night Gauntlets, I guess. Fuck it. Oh, we got some more twinkling titties. Not enough to upgrade our pants fully, but I'll go and upgrade the giant gauntlets, I guess, again. That's not a bad idea. Cool. Oh, duh. Yeah, we can go spend this, on getting our Pyroglove up to the final level. And on top of that, we can go and tell, What's-Her-Face that her siblings are dead. And we can get a Fire Tempest out of that. So, that's something. Still kind of questionable on whether or not I really want Power Within right now, honestly, but... I kind of feel like the answer is maybe. It's not a bad idea to have it, I guess. I'm able to rock the chest, too. Right now, if I rock the chest, I believe that puts me in medium load. Yeah, we got a Chaos Firestorm earlier. We did get Chaos Firestorm earlier, which is probably arguably better. But I believe Fire Tempest allows us to have Fire Tempest and something else. I think. We'll find out. It would kind of suck if it didn't allow that, I think, but also level 1 requirements, you know. That's the only reason why it would suck. So. We're at a +4. This will be the final level for our Pyroglove, I believe. I think it's a +5. That's max for this, right? Well, now I feel bad on that one, because I just stabbed that man straight in the booty hole. That felt a little unnecessary. Arguably. Like, this guy right here, I don't feel as bad about it. Nor this guy. Okay, beautiful. I think Tempest does more damage than the Chaos one, but it's not a huge difference. Okay, alright. I'm not really sure what it... Oh, okay. Well, there we go. She gave me Fire Tempest early. Cool. Turns out she doesn't need to die for that. Yippee! I really don't care enough to buy the rest of her shit. I mean, I guess I could buy Fire Tempest or whatever that was I just bought. But the rest of it's completely useless. Okay. I don't think anything is left here when she goes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess I could...
No luck.
I don't know if you have to buy out her entire shop for her to disappear, but let's just save quit real quickly and just find out, just to be sure. I don't want to come back. Okay, maybe I have to buy a report as well. I could have sworn she disappears. I'm not sure if we're at a good point just yet to go ahead and go take on... do we have enough money to go take on Sif? Because I think I'd like to take on Sif. We're a teensy bit short. Never mind, we're not actually a teensy bit short. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go do Sif. I'd like to do Sif, and I think after Sif, we'll go ahead and we'll start working towards Four Kings, I think. And then Seath is easy. It's just Seath takes a while, because you got to go through the entire place. Now we will probably do the skip to make life easier, but why did I go to Catacombs again? Fuck. Sif isn't too hard on a regular SL1 run. Yeah. Yeah, no, Sif and Seath are both... Sif is, I think, harder just because he's a yumpy boy and he dicks around a little much. Oh, that's why. Because Undead Parish was moved to second to last. That's why. I was relying on muscle memory there. Sit down here just in case we die. Because we may. Alright, let's go and buy the seal. Cool. And otherwise we're good. Not that we need to, but I think I'm gonna kill this thing. Beautiful. Yeah, no, honestly, like, a couple bosses in this game, it really is just a run, for the most part, that makes it a painful experience. Manus is definitely one with a bad run-up. Manus is one with one... Like, it's not It's not the worst run-up, but, like, you have to do 2 whole run-ups to him. Luckily, there's a bonfire in between. But the second run-up is pretty bad because you have to do that little narrow bridge, and then you get sniped by the one dark mage every single time. She just fucking hits you with that, and then just a single dark bead in your back, like, every time. She's pretty bad. She's pretty bad. Is it worth it for us to get Dark Flame, I wonder? I'm gonna say probably not, because, like, it's kind of just a really weird, out-of-place, physical damage-ish spell. I don't really think it's worth it. We're probably fine to ignore it. Alright, we're just gonna ignore the goofballs of the forest, I think, on this one. I don't know if it's worth it for us to get it, but I guess we could get the stone armor set. We could get the stone armor set, I guess. Like, it's not a bad armor set to have. It might upgrade Twinkling too. Oh, you know what? That could be where we spend a lot of our extra money now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, bro jumped right back into the heels. Good for him. Right back into the heels. Every time. Worst part is you do have to be careful with these guys because, like, if they get healed by each other, it just sucks. I know I don't have to kill them, but, like, it is kind of free money. Considering the weapon we have and everything. It's not bad money either. I am going to ignore most of the mushrooms. I think I'll kill this one to just see if we get a, no pine resin. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have Great Combustion and our dagger. The dagger's probably going to be the way to go for this fight anyways. Bleed and an arcing attack. Pretty good. Used to farm them for souls. They're not a bad way to farm souls. They're not a bad way to farm souls at all. Especially if you know how to cheese their AI, you can bait them into running up the stairs. And they'll, like, slip right down off the other side of the stairs and just fall right into the pit. The bleed procs will come in clutch. HP check. If he steps on me right now, I'm just fucking cooked. I didn't get an HP check there properly. I didn't know where to look. I got kind of nervous at that point, and I didn't really want to die to Sif. Especially getting yumped on. There's that bleed proc. Alright, big stabbies. Hey, buddy. Time to go to bed. Sun's getting real low. Alright, beautiful. Cool. Sif has been put to bed. Love to see it. He's gonna go take a nap. We'll see him later. It's fine. He's just taking a nap, chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Alright, that's Sif dead. Is it worth it for us to go and visit the giant to spend this money on for the twinkling titties? I kind of want to say yes. Like, I know it's a bit out of the way, but it would be nice. Especially considering we're going to be going into, whatchamacallit here pretty darn soon. Okay, so no, stone armor does not upgrade. Alright, fair enough. We're going to be going into Four Kings soon here. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We're not in a rush. Actually, if anything, this would be a good chance for us to maybe go and pivot and go do Gwendolyn as well right now. Actually, yeah. Why don't we go do Gwendolyn? Why don't we go do Gwendolyn? Since we're already here, we already have access to pretty much everything we need right now to make that happen, so why not? Brother is yumping. We're gonna go through the side entrance on this one. We're gonna go through the side entrance. That'll give us a way to open up the blacksmith. Beautiful. Easy parry. And of course the secondary golem is making his... You okay, buddy? You okay? You going home? He's going home, Chad. I think he must have threw up. He threw up, now he's heading home. Okay, sure, fuck it. Yeah, why not? He was thinking about it. He was thinking, you know, I'm feeling real tough. I'm going home. Okay, alright. Good effort. Good effort. I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. Yeah, we'll just dump it into Twinkling Titties. It's not a bad get. Brother. Brother! Oh my god, fucking Dodge Master over here. So, here's the thing. I know the sunlight makes it so these guys are all still around and whatnot, but I don't know. I like Sunny and Orlando. I do like Sunny and Orlando. It's just generally prettier. Can we use the Gargoyle's Halberd? How about it? No. Anymore, I kind of have to just, like, think about it and just be like, no, probably not. To be fair, though, if we hadn't tested it out the first time, we would have never figured out that we could have actually properly used the whatchamacallit. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. we did figure out from all of our testing on this one that we were able to use the ghost knife. So that's, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Reminds me of that one time you got the gargoyle drop. Every item you thought you broke the game somehow. Now that's just some damn good luck right there. That's nice. I don't remember if I can do this properly, but we'll find out. Alright, did it wrong. Beautiful. I might have done it right there. Now we stay checking weapon requirements. Fuck it. The worst case scenario is that we can't. Also, you can do that. Wait, can I upgrade the mask? I don't think I could, right? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, why don't we max out the leggings? We'll max out the leggings. It makes enough sense. Let me take a quick comparison real quickly between the two options here. Let's see here. So, I mean, stone armor's technically better, just off rip, but this might be better in the long run. This might be better in the long run. And it is technically lighter, too. So, okay, alright, maybe it will be worth it to just do that. That's why you love my streams.
Halt! This is...
Fucking twink. I'm not gonna halt. What do I look like? Some kind of nerd? I'm not gonna lie, I thought I could get to that next pillar in time. I was wrong. I was wrong. Also, admittedly, I'm a little surprised the statue's back here, but whatever, it's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. It's not a problem. Halting is for fucking nerds. Mom ain't raised no bitch. Exactly. So what if he can pelt our shit down with a whole bunch of magic missiles? I don't care. This twink ain't shit. Ah, he knows how to win now. Alright, wait for the cast. He's casting arrow. We love it. Okay, so this is gonna take. Well, let's just try magic. Let's try magic this next time here. We'll try and burn his ass. Burn the twink. Oh, yeah, that's way more effective. Holy shit, I should have been doing that to begin with. Burn the fucking twink.
Swathed in dark.
No worries, Onion.
Upon thee.
Time to teach this twink he was nothing but a stink. That's such a bad joke, man. Is there anything in this room that I actually want? I feel like the answer is no. Why did I come here? Yeah, actually, wait. We literally just came here to fucking pound a twink into the dirt. That's really about it. I mean, not a bad reason to come here, honestly, but... You know. He's dead. He's dead now. Also, the statue just goes right back in place as though we buried our evidence. Haha. Okay. Oh, right, Fire Tempest. Oh, yeah, sure enough, Fire Tempest is only one slot. Okay. Sure, it's not a bad reason to use Fire Tempest. It definitely takes some effort to use it, but... I mean... Okay, alright. Do we go to Painted World? Because, like, Painted World is right around the corner. We could reasonably go there now? I mean... Sure? I guess? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go Painted World. Wait, I do have the doll, right? Oh my god, okay, that was a surprisingly deadly arrow, or, throwing knife. I mean, to be fair, a throwing knife would be a throwing knife, so, yeah. Just when I throw them, it's like fucking throwing a paper football. When they throw them, it's like an actual knife in your spine. No, this should be fine, though. This should be fine. We'll cook the ever-living shit up, Priscilla. We're not planning on sticking around here very long anyways. We're just gonna go through, do what we want to do. That's about it. Do I remember how to get the shortcut here? Oh, right, I forget these guys hit like trucks. I'm really glad his meatball missed me, as I'm pretty sure it would have killed me. I believe you can just... I believe you can just do that. Yeah. Yeah! Okay, cool. Easy. Cake. That's not even entirely, like, required necessarily. It's just a nice thing to do. And I don't really remember if any of the items in this area are worth my time, but, I mean, we're here now, so fuck it. A little bit of money, okay. What's this guy got for me? Broken strays? Trash. Okay. Alright, just money for the most part. That's fine. I think there's an item off in the corner over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's trash. Fair enough. I don't really remember if there's a good enough reason to kill these guys. And I believe the answer is no, there's not. Because, like, yes, they're guarding this statue and everything, but it's... I mean, like, technically some shit's required over here, but it's not. So... yeah, I think this door doesn't open because you need to go and pull a lever somewhere, but also if you just know what you're doing, you could just do that instead. Which Spoiler alert, we know what we're doing, so we're just gonna go do that instead. Do I remember how to do this correctly? Will it be real? No. No, I don't remember how to do this. Have him puke over here. Now he's puking middle instead because he's an asshole. Because of course. I think the boss just gets buffered, or boss. This guy just gets buffered incredibly hard here. You know, honestly, with how hard he's getting buffered there, I really should have just started attacking his claws. I probably should have just planned for that. Unfortunately, I don't think the guy bleeds at all. Oh, cool. Another in the same... Sure, fuck it, whatever. Wait and see what the input is. There's puking mid. Beautiful. Easy. Okay. I think this is just a dragon scalp, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, here's the thing. I really don't exactly remember where to do this at, but I'm still willing to try it. Because it is a nice little skippy... Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? We don't need to do any of that. We can just... Bop. Yeah. Duh. Okay. How could I forget? Anyways, let's just go. Yeah, it makes it so all the normal enemies that spawn there don't even bother spawning.
Ah, Priscilla.
One of us, thou, if thou hast plunged down from, if thou seekest thine desires.
Alright, sorry, Priscilla. I mean, I guess to be fair, not really sorry, because there's a really good chance you just murder me on the spot, but,
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
Alright, we'll probably focus with the fire for now. Alright, beautiful. Murdered.
But why?
Moided. Also, apparently that was the first time I murdered her. Oh my god, I forgot how many of these fuckers there are here. Terrifying. Still disappointed we never got a Painted World Covenant in any of the games. You know, honestly, yeah, it is a little disappointing. They really after DS2, I know DS3 kinda had something there for Covenant systems, but it was never really as impressive as what DS1 had, I think. Or DS2. DS2 had an okay governance system overall, I think. In fact, actually, DS2 probably had one of the cooler covenants overall, with the fact that they had the Champions Cup. And that was just a cool concept to add to the game. Literally, you know, it's really kind of criminal. DS2 really had some good fucking ideas. They had that. They had it so you could make individual parts of the world harder at your own leisure. The fucking Covenant system, overall, I think they were the first ones to make it so you could just say, fuck it, I'm gonna abandon Covenants wherever I want to. Oh, no. We're gonna save quit this one, I think. Yeah, we're gonna save quit that one, because they're gonna fuck us up. They also had some really cool Covenant rewards for the most part. And then 3 had like 4 auto-summon Covenants. Yeah. 2 also, I think, did the coolest shit with the Covenants. Now, don't get me wrong, was it like that deeply cool having like 2 different arena types for like Red Phantoms and Blue Phantoms? Actually, yeah. Yeah, I would say that was actually really cool. Did I care for them as much? Not really. I wasn't that big in the PvP scene when I first started. Actually, you know what? I kind of felt like the Dragon Covenant felt always like weirdly out of place in DS2. I'm thinking about it. Like, cool as shit design for the Dragon Covenant in terms of like what they had built, but like it felt out of place. It really felt out of place. Alright, beautiful. I think that's good. I think we're gonna leave that at that. Alright, cool. We can't warp right now. Because if we do, we just end back up in the Painted World. So we have to make our way back to the, we have to make our way back to a bonfire. I'll probably do the one that's over this way. Or at least... Yeah, you know, I will do this one. This is actually, I think, slightly faster and also safer. So, this one just requires us, I think, to skip stairwell. Actually, no. No, I'm wrong. This one is still faster. It's just safer the way we just did it, instead. Spear of the Church, which was just Old Monk, but not as refined, oddly enough. The Aldrich, Watchdogs, Blues. Yeah. Was just a hair too many. There was just a few too many summoning ones, I think. And, like, you know, cool that they're trying to push PvP, or, PvP elements. But we really did need some more PvE. You know what I really would have loved to see come back? Would have been the Gravelords. Seeing Gravelords come back in DS2 or DS3 would have been really cool. Because, like, it's such a uniquely different modem of forcing PvE and PvP in the same breath. That's unique as shit, right? Like I said, Champions was the most impactful and more enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. The 7-second delay, man. The 7-second delay fucks with us again. But yeah, no, honestly, like, it's really crazy. That shit is absurdly cool. But it did not get its placement. It really didn't. It's a little bummer. Oh, interesting. You can warp to Painted World of Ariamis. Was that the way it was in OG? I don't remember right now. I don't think it was. I don't think you can warp to Painted World in OG. I'm almost like 90% sure that that's the case. Wish there was an NPC Gravelord that had a quest where you could get Gravelorded and keep it around if you wanted to. Yeah, and have that quest end off with you getting that badass... You know what, actually? Hang on. You know what we're gonna do when we finish with this run? We're gonna get the Gravelord sword for our next playthrough. And I'm just gonna go ham and cheese with the Gravelord sword. I think that's the game plan. First playthrough I ever had was the Gravelord sword. And I wanna whip that bad boy out. Always warp to painted, but you could never warp out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sunyan. Where am I going here? Alright. I suppose it's time for... I suppose it's time for First Lords. Or, yeah. For 4 Lords. Yeah, I think it's time for them. Hopefully, I think it should be fine. There's a mod where you can enable Gravelord in your world. Yeah, no, I think I've seen that before, actually. I used to watch an absolute shit ton of, Lobos Jr. I still kind of do. Not nearly as much as I used to, but, I used to watch an absolute shit ton of him, and he did, like, legitimately all the mods. If you ever want to see, like... I mean, there's a good chance I'll probably end up doing a good chunk of them at some point or another myself, but he did a lot of them. And I love the guy. He's kind of my inspiration, more or less. Because, like, he's just chill as can be about things. Like, no matter how hard things are, he just generally keeps a very level head. Like, yeah, he'll react and whatnot, but he's never raging. So... kind of my what I wanted to be when I became a streamer. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do max flask, I think, on this one, since we're probably just gonna armor up and hope for the best, I think, is the game plan. I want to say that's roughly the game plan here, because we're probably not going to be wearing this armor set in particular. We'll probably be wearing some Havels. Some Havels or some some stone armor. We're kind of gonna have to anyways, so. You watched a lot of Ouroboros and Peeve. I remember seeing that, actually. I remember seeing that playthrough of theirs. I don't really enough remember if I ever saw the end of it, actually. I don't remember if they had one good and proper. I felt like it got cut off at one point or another, but I could just be missing it. I could just forgot. Ooh. You know, I probably should have changed out Fire Orb for something else. That was my bad. But it's fine. We're probably just going to be swinging. That was a horrible parry attempt. Like, just abysmal. Ah, the fucking tink. The fucking tink. The dingus off the wall, man. Yeah, fair enough. I deserve that. I should have just ignored him anyways. It was kind of dumb for me to sit there and try and deal with that situation. I'm not really sure we'll be able to do proper... Oh, right. What do I... Is there another spell I really want in place of, Fire Orb here? That will be meaningful here? I mean, Great Fireball would be more damage, grand scheme of things. I could... Iron Flesh, maybe. We could try it. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Iron Flesh. we're already gonna be doing like slow walking, hyper armoring, hopefully. So, you know, in theory, this will be fine. In theory, this will be fine. Iron Flesh is not the play. We'll find out. We'll find out. Unfortunately, my dumb ass is too far down to reevaluate that decision. We'll find out, man. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be super good. You don't think I have the... I don't necessarily disagree with you on that one. I really don't have a lot of HP. In fact, as it stands right now, how much do we have? 687 is our max. Yeah, exactly. I'm just too far down the hole at this point. We gotta commit to the bit, unfortunately. Exactly. Faster to die now, test the theory, test the waters. Worst case scenario, it is horrible and we die. Right? Alright, I do want those humanity back. Big meaty butthole stab. Awesome. Big meaty butthole stab. Awesome. Free titty chunk? Not a free titty chunk. Disappointment. Okay, fair enough. In theory, better for me to do this now. Alright, we're about to go from, like, being able to move to just chunk. Real quick here. So, here's hoping. I'm gonna leave the Mask of the Father on and just see if that gives me just a little bit more here. But either way, we have to do Covenant of Artorias Ring. Okay. So we got Pyromancy Flame, we got Jagged Ghostblade, we have Stone Armor on... Stone Armor better than what we currently have available to us. I think so. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Here's hoping for the best. Oh, we're still in Fat... okay, I mean, Fat Roll's horrible. But, you know, I'm not happy about it exactly, but I think I'll hit the bottom of the hole first, and we'll worry about the rest of it later. Alright, where are they? Okay, not amazing per se, but it's going well enough. You know, take what you can get. Granted, won't lie. Rough. It's mostly Pyroflame right now, honestly, doing the work. So, yeah, it probably would be better for us to have something else. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Admittedly, the explosion was a little too... maybe I would have gotten away with it if I just blocked. But admittedly, him just farting on me like that was a little bit rough. A little bit rough. Okay, curiosity. Okay, well, I mean... You know, I think I might have actually downplayed myself. I probably should have just done Havels. Havels is better. Havels is better, so okay, maybe when we go back down, we just do Havels. Oh wow, we can wear that much? Huh. Because, I mean, like, the pants are pretty heavy for all it's worth. Surprised no stored roll there, actually. Huh. Oh, wait. Sorry, before I forget. What do we think? Fireball would probably be higher damage overall. Unfortunately, we don't have a second Great Combustion. We do have a regular combustion, but that's not really amazing. I'm kind of feeling Fire Orb or Great Fireball here. I think Great Fireball. If we can make our way all the way down to the Final King, the rest of it doesn't matter, right? We just basically need to nuke his shit one way or another. That's really it. But tanking strats, they weren't bad. Tanking strats were working. I would say, at least. I think our tanking strats were definitely doing something there. Can I swap to Havel's leggings here? Actually, it's not worth it for me to do so. It's like slightly better in certain capacities, but not a physical. Great Fire is worth the less cast for more damage. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Like, honestly, if we cook through the fight, that's all that matters, right? Have I ever considered or played Darkest Dungeons? I am mostly unfamiliar with Darkest Dungeons. I've heard of it before, and funny enough, I know Lobos, the streamer I was talking about before. I think he does like it a lot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna ignore this guy this time, and we're just gonna send it. Like, worst case scenario, we just get stabbed in the spine, but, you know, GG's. Things happen. But I'm not really familiar with it. Okay, that was cool. Love that. We'll pop a quick humanity here, I think. Let's do Havels and Havels. Alright, we're fat rolling, that's fine, that's chill, we'll do it. You think it'd be up my alley? It would be super fun to watch me play it. Okay, alright, well maybe I'll consider it. And by that I mean I will do it. Alright, so my money's out that way. In theory, that should be where they're spawning. Yeah, look at me in my brain. I'm not surprised, I'm just annoyed. Like, it is a very Four Kings thing for them to just immediately fart. Okay, we're doing good mostly. They love to gas me up, that's all it is. Apparently, That's gonna hit me right in the head. Beautiful. Luckily, the blocking strats have been working, so we'll take it. Except for, you know, when they immediately break my guard. Shit. Okay, final king. I don't know if having more stability there actually matters to me, or just I just need to just let it happen and just go. All right, another king definitely spawned in there. Unfortunately, we're 5 kings now. Okay, cool. 5 kings down. Alright, back to that, and back to that. And once we are out of here, I don't remember, but I do believe we can technically swap off back to Havel's at this point. I still just choose never to trust while I'm down here, though, because it's scary down here. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go try and speedrun Seath. Let's go try and speedrun Seath. Fuck it. I'm feeling a little bit. Oh right, I forget. She's fucking angry with us. Can you shut up? I'm trying to re-equip my ring. Thanks. Oh wait, that means that bonfire is not going to work for us anymore. Right, I forgot about that. Pyromancy. Yippee! See tonight, DLC next week. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer that she had to attack. Right, yeah, we did kill the fucking twink. That's my bad. I should have thought about that. Unfortunate. Oh well. Here's hoping we don't, here's hoping we don't get gored on the boars. Although they might fucking gore us. It's totally possible. It may not even be next week necessarily. We'll kind of have to see what we're planning, what we're doing. Also, stupid shit here. If I get it correct, the first try. Yeah, you can just do that. You could just roll right through the boars. Granted, unfortunately, if the boar catches back up with you, he just completely turns your ass to mincemeat, which, yeah. So we get to run back. Yippee! It's kind of funny, because, like, I guess to be fair, Gwendolyn's not a main boss, but also at the same time, he is at least a main in the sense of his soul does give you weaponry, and on top of that, he is considered a boss by the game's standards. But also, if you kill him, that bonfire keeper just gets permanently mad at you. So, it's a little frustrating. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. I should probably kill the boar this time. Probably. Alright, do I get the roll part 2, Electric Boogaloo? Yes, I do. Beautiful. Roasted boar, anybody? cool. Awesome. Oh, you know what? We could Chaos Firestorm Seath. We could Chaos Firestorm Seath. That actually might be fun. Why did I do that in that exact way? That was kind of dumb as shit. Dude, I love that. Thank you, Mr. Boar. Very cool. I'm really glad that it had an insane level delay. Oh, double fang boar helm. Okay, cool. Good times all around, though. Yeah, I'll probably be resting at another bonfire on my way. Very likely I'll be resting at another bonfire on my way here. I suppose I could try. We'll try and do the skip. Fuck it, why not? I got caught on the lever. Also not the skip I was intending. Just making sure I remember the inputs. Oh, wait. Before I go too far ahead of myself. Ah, shit. Actually... Ah, damn it. No, we actually want to stay here for right now. I need to go free what's-her-face. I need to go free Elizabeth, or... Fuck. Because if we don't do it now, the golem that's right there, we want to kill that golem to get the fucking DLC pass, which we can't do that. Damn it. Okay, yeah, we have to go. Yeah, we have to go free Dusk now. We have to do it now. If we don't do it now, we're gonna have to do a... Not like a sizable run back, but it's gonna be enough of a run back that's just like, god damn it. Oh shit, this also means I'm gonna have to fucking kill the Hydra. That shouldn't be too bad. In theory. Ideally, though, we don't sit at a single bonfire on our way. It's not going to be conveniently on the way. Exactly. Yeah. There's not really a convenient way to get back here. I think that is one of the few things about the DLC for Dark Souls 1 that makes it... It's so unique and interesting on how they made it happen. And I remember, like, honestly, like, when I was first looking at it, it was crazy as shit, but it is a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna get this. I don't need the extra items in my inventory right now. If you have like 4,000 firebombs, you can cheese it, but your Ghost Blade and Pyro should be... Yeah, I'm thinking it should be more than enough. It's just a little frustrating, that's all. I mean, the damage is fine. We have plenty of it right now. That one spicy magic meatball almost hit me directly. Would have been a little bit rough. This should be close enough. You know, I should probably do Pyromancy first. It's probably better damage. Okay, not gonna lie, that was convenient as hell. Really? Second golem? Yeah, no, honestly, we're slicing through shit like we shouldn't even be doing. So we'll definitely take it. Popping these heads off like nobody's business. Love to see it. Yeah, no, this is fine. It's, at the end of the day, it's not really that bad. It's just an obnoxious enemy, I guess is kind of what it boils down to. 3 fireballs should actually be enough for the golden golem. Okay, all right, we're through that. Now we just have to get the dusk out, and then we can get back to what we were doing. All right, save quit here. Beautiful. Second golem has hit the pool. That's awful. Please don't tickle Dusk. Thank you. Go, do that. Save quit one more time. I don't remember if her armor set shows up here. No. No, it doesn't. You have to talk to her first. And then the armor set shows up after that, I think. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be bad for us to get it anyways, because that is... the crown, at least, is more magic damage. Which we may be using that intermittently. Armor is after you kill. You don't have to kill her. Armor, you don't... it's not after you kill her. You don't have to kill her for it. You just have to talk to her, I think, in this case. Granted, though, if it's not there, she is going to die. Because I want that crown. Manus. No. No, you don't have to kill Manus for it. I'm almost 110% sure you don't have to kill Manus for it.
For a very long... The sorcery... The sorcery... If thou art in me...
It's fine, we'll get it on our way there. God damn it, Dark Souls 1 logic hits... Fuck. Ah! Dark Souls 1! Fucking does it to me again, man. That's fine, that's okay. We'll just worry about it later. Or not. The money may be gone by the time we get there. It just depends on whether or not we live. I'm gonna worry about killing these guys. Purely because I do have to kill that golem. Okay, note to self. Ghostblade's not exactly doing work against these guys, but that's okay. That's okay. It's doing work against, like, everybody else, so we'll take it. Oh, that was a big feast. Alright, that should be... There's my broken talisman. Cool. Alright. Alrighty. Cool beans. No problem, Sonya. I appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully have a good rest of the night, good closing and all that magical jazz. Are we gonna get a fucking, what you call it today? No, he's gonna disappear like a little bitch. That's understandable. Oh, fucking snipe me in the head. Understandable. Alright, rip 78k. It's fine. We didn't need that money anyways. I guess for right now we could probably just swap Great Fireball out for... You know, let's swap it out for Combustion. I think Combustion would be just fine here. It probably would handle the gremlins well enough. We don't even have to worry about killing them all anymore. I don't even know why I'm worrying about that. We can just run through the area now. We're just heading over to do the skip, anyways. You know what's funny is, Seath's area really tries to go out of its way to be absolutely just the worst to you as a new player. Because if you don't know about the cursed status condition, you're surely gonna fucking learn about it from Seath. The enemies in this area hit like absolute trucks. Love that for me. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's actually just enough. Cool. Beautiful. Easy damage. Alright, let's see if we can get the skip. But yeah, I mean, the area literally sets itself up to be a massive shit show with, like, multiple layers of shit. Alright. So I know there's a fancy-dancy way of doing this, but I'm gonna do this the old-school way. That was... wild that I survived that. We'll take it, obviously, but that's not at all what was intended there. Okay. I don't actually remember if you have to step on the land over here, but I'll do it anyways, I guess. Alright, that was the worst possible version of that, more or less. Where we don't even have to fall all the way down to die, we just fucking get gimmicked on our way down. Understandable. Alright, here's the thing, folks. I'm gonna try this, I think, one more time here, but I will say I've actually blown over my clock limit for the night here by a little bit. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do it one more time, and if we get it, cool, awesome. Yay. But if we don't, fair enough. We'll leave it at that. And by say, get it, I mean, like, if we die. So. I'm not going to worry about pulling the lever here. It's a short enough trip, and this one seems to always catch me off guard. So. Gotta kill this one guy. Oh, drop. Not really anything useful to me, but sure, fuck it, we'll grab it anyways, because I can't help myself. Fucking kleptomaniac. But yeah, I think once we get the skip and get the grace I'm hoping for, we'll leave it at that. That was not... That was almost it. That was almost it. We just slipped off a little too much there. Obviously. But pretty much, you see the method to the madness there. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Alright, save quit. I know that there's like an alternative to this method too. But I am horrifically unfamiliar with it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, save quitting is still kind of a little crusty for me right now, I'll be honest. But we're gonna go and take that, and we're gonna leave it right there. And that is gonna have to be it for tonight, folks. I appreciate your company. Thank you very much for joining me. If you had a good time and you want to show a little bit of love, a little bit of support, then do consider liking, subscribing, all that magical jazz. It does mean a lot to me. If you already have, you're wonderful, you're sexy. I appreciate your company. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and all that match. And otherwise, folks, have a great rest of your days or nights. Be sure to get some food, some water, some sleep, whatever your time frame in the world is. Just take good care of yourselves, okay? And I will otherwise see you all later. Thanks for stopping in.